Top 10 amazing films Sword Fights. Number 10, Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp vs. Orlando Bloom. The Pirates series may have overstayed its welcome, but the first entry gave us some of the most inspired and thrilling action sequences in recent memory. Like any respectable blood and thunder epic, it comes with some mighty fancy swordplay. Number 9, Adventures of Don Juan, Errol Flynn versus Robert Douglas. Errol Flynn was no stranger to the adventure genre, and he had more than his share of sword fighting. One instance that is often overlooked is his turn as humanizing international man of misery Don Juan in 1948. Number 8, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Jie Zhang vs. Yun Fat Cho. Hong Kong films had been using the technique dubbed wire fu for years, but this film was the first major release in the West to use it, and the result was spectacular. Number 7, The Seven Samurai, Toshiro Mifune, it nasty bandits. Although not a sword fight in the strictest sense, the final battle in this Kurosawa masterpiece is certainly one of the best action sequences of all time. Number 6, Return of the Jedi, Mark Hamill versus Darth Vader. It is not the most frenetic lightsaber duel in the Star Wars saga. It is certainly not the most elaborately choreographed, but this ultimate confrontation between father and son is by far the most dramatic in the series. Number 5, The Princess Bride, Mandy Patinkin versus Christopher Guest. I must say, I am generally not drawn to films that have the words princess or bride in the title. However, this is a film that just gets better every time I see it. Number 4, The Mark of Zorro, Tyrone Power versus Basil Rathbone. Many sword fights of Hollywood's golden age were epic in scale, spanning entire castles and involving armies of extras. But in this early adventure of the masked Mexican aristocrat, the sword play occurs entirely within the confines of the one room. So, number 3, Kill Bill versus Volume Number 1, Uma Thurman versus the Crazy Double Eight. There was so much blood spilled in Tarantino's living anime that it had to be filmed in black and white for ratings purposes. No worries, in a way it actually adds to the scene. Number 2, Rob Roy, Liam Neeson versus Tim Roth. One aspect of an activity as physically demanding as sword fighting that is rarely addressed in film is the exhaustion that must accompany it. Rob Roy and his opponent and deceptively effete Cunningham do not effortlessly fly about the room with balletic dexterity. Number 1, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Harrison Ford versus Scimitar Guy. It is possible that the coolest sword fight in film history never actually takes place. Rumor has it that Ford was suffering from entities and was not up to an elaborately staged duel with an apparently badass swordsman in the streets of Cairo. So these are the top 10 amazing film sword fights. So top 10 film sword fights.